Right, so we're going to have a look at a Miles Davis song called So What. You might not be into jazz music at all, but it is a really nice riff to play, and it's kind of addictive once you learn how to play it. And it's good exercise because it uses all your fingers. So I'll just demonstrate it first. It goes... moves up a semitone. Back down. So once you've learned the main head of this, you can it just shifts itself up a fret. So it's really nice, little bluesy, jazzy riff to play. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like. This is what the main head looks like. So we're just gonna focus on the chords first. It might be an easier place to go. So it's an E minor 7 chord, but it's got a fourth in it. So that means when you go up the scale, do re mi fa, you've got the fourth note in the scale within this. So if you don't know what that means, it doesn't really matter. Let's just learn the chord. So you see from the 5th string, I'm barring the 7th fret, these 3 strings here. So if you see there, I'm on the 5th string, I'm barring the 5th, 4th and 3rd string, and then I'm putting a finger here on the 2nd string on the 8th fret. It might be easy to use your 3rd finger there, and you just go like this. So a common mistake would be to put this on the 3rd string and go... Sounds a bit disjointed. So there you go. And to do the next chord, you move that 2 frets down. So you got... Sounds kind of jazzy. So that's these chords together. So, alright, let's start with the riff. So I'll put what fingers to use. So we're going to start this 5th fret, 5th string with our 2nd finger. So here. So you don't want to use your 1st finger because you'll come up to this point where you play this 4th fret, and that's where you need your finger. You don't want to be bouncing back to that. So you need to start with your 2nd finger here, and then you're going to use your little finger on the 7 on the next string down. So it's kind of like a power chord, but using your 2nd and 4th finger. Don't have them already on because it'll sound like a chord. You want it 5 and 7. And then with your 1st finger, you're going to move down to the 3rd string and it'll go 4, 5, 7. And if you notice, I'm using my 1st, 2nd and 4th finger. You see at the top there in red, that's what finger to use. So you've got 4, 5, 7 frets with your 1st, 2nd and 4th finger. So up to now, you've got this. If you notice, my hand doesn't look like it's moving much. If I was to do this, there's a lot of jumping around, which a lot of mistakes happen when you jump around too much. If you can help it, just keep things static. Okay, so here you can see you're using the 1st finger for both of these, so let's use our 1st finger. So we're on the 5th fret here on the 2nd string, and 5th fret on the 3rd string. So instead of lifting your finger off, I'm going to place them on both. I'm going to put the 2nd string, and I'm going to sort of fold my finger onto the 3rd. And what's happening is it'll cut off the 2nd string. So watch. See that? If I keep them down, it can get a bit messy because you can hear both of them. So watch. And then on that 3rd string that I'm on there, use your 3rd finger there on the 7th fret, and then your 2nd finger comes over here to the string above it on the 7th fret. So this little line. You might find other fingers to use that feel more comfortable to you. You don't have to use these fingers I'm using here because everyone feels the guitar in a different way, but I'm just trying to come up with the most efficient way. And then you got the chords there. I'll do that again. So the second line is nice because it's exactly the same, if you can see it in comparison, just without that one note there. See that 7? So you end on that 5/7. So I'll just play this. And then the third line adds that 7 back in here. Okay, so putting them 3 lines together. Okay, let's go straight to the 4th line. So you can see what's happening here. At the start, there's these slides to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. So I'd slide just from the 4th fret. Doesn't have to be a big slide, just a little slide from the 4th. So you slide, slide, and slide again. So 3 times. Da, da, da. And keep your 1st finger there. And then you're going to be moving your 3rd finger to here. And your 2nd there. So the same fingers you used in the previous riff. I'll show you that with the chords there. Okay, so I'm going to play this for you now. Okay, so when you've mastered that, you'll notice on this 2nd sheet, it is exactly the same, but a fret up. So really, instead of looking at all this tab here on the 2nd sheet, which is useful, so 6/8, I would just focus on the 1st sheet and the 1st riff, and really get to memorize this, and then you can just very simply just move it up a semitone, up a fret. So you've got the 1st line, so do that, learn it, and then move it up 1, and that's an easier way to look at the 2nd part of the head on this song. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Really great tune to do. I enjoy playing this one, and you can just jam around a D minor, E minor groove for quite a long time, and then just improvise over it with pentatonic blues or some jazz scales. Alright, glad you enjoyed that. Thank you very much.